What if I told you that the biggest, most powerful strategic moves happen in complete silence? Not with a huge bang, but with a quiet, confident whisper. Today, we're diving into this awesome idea called the invisible strategy, a plan that's so effective precisely because it works just under the radar.
So let's just start with a big question, one that kind of flips everything you think you know about corporate strategy on its head. What if the most effective, the most truly game changing move a company could ever make?
Is the one you never even see coming? Yeah, exactly. We are not talking about flashy announcements or some big press release. We're talking about the quiet, deliberate, and powerful plans working tirelessly behind the scenes. Okay, so let's get right into it. What exactly is this invisible blueprint? Let's break down the definition so we have a really clear picture of how this whole thing works. An invisible strategy isn't about being secretive just for the heck of it. It's about being methodical. It's a super carefully crafted long-term plan that you see play out through subtle, calculated actions, not through some big, showy announcement. You gotta think of it like this. It's a game of chess, not checkers. Now, you're probably asking, okay, but why? Why do it this way? Well, looking at the Victory with Ash initiative, there are some huge reasons. It's all about ensuring total fairness for every single person. It's about managing a massive number of people in the systematic way that actually works. You also have to protect the plan from competitors. And, maybe most important of all, it keeps everyone focused on long-term success, not getting distracted by short-term noise. To make this idea really click, the source material uses this fantastic analogy that just perfectly explains the challenge and the brilliant solution. So let's take a look. First, just try to imagine the scale we're talking about here. It's enormous. Picture over 1 million people, 1 million, all trying to get to the very same place. Now, imagine all of them trying to get into a giant stadium. But, and here's the catch, there is only one single turnstile. You can see the problem, right? It would be absolute chaos. You can't just open the floodgates. You need a system. So, what does that system look like? Well, at that one turnstile, every single person goes through the exact same deliberate process. First, you check their ticket, make sure they have a right to be there. Then you validate their identity to confirm who they are. And only after that, you grant them access. See? That bottleneck isn't chaos. It's a controlled, fair, and strategic system built to get everyone inside successfully, one by one. All right, so we get the definition and we've got that great analogy. But how does this invisible strategy actually show up in the real world, beyond just managing a huge rollout? Well, sometimes the most powerful strategic move is choosing not to act at all. It's about replacing that impulsive, knee-jerk reaction with what we call strategic restraint. It means taking a thoughtful step back, keeping a level head, and understanding that a deliberate pause can actually be the key to a huge long-term win. And this idea applies to building a company's culture too. Think about it. Things like trust, innovation, and loyalty. You can't just create those with a memo. They're the results of an invisible strategy. They're built into the way leaders behave and come from the sum of countless little interactions every single day. It's a collective force that's just incredibly powerful. And this all leads to a really crucial point. An invisible strategy is all about the long game, the decisions being made today, the quiet shifts in culture. You might not see their full impact for years, but when you do, that impact is absolutely massive and it's sustainable. So let's bring this all back to the Victory with Ash community and the core promise that's driving their invisible strategy. What's the ultimate goal of all this carefully planned behind-the-scenes work? The payoff for this whole thing is incredibly simple: equality. Just look at this. It doesn't matter if you're member number 1 or member 1 million. Your place in line makes zero difference because the outcome is identical. Everyone gets the exact same 100% level of access. Ultimately, this whole strategy is designed to create a completely level playing field. No hierarchy, no special treatment for anyone. It's built on one fundamental promise. Everyone gets the same access, everyone gets the same information, and everyone will have their turn on equal footing. And it all comes down to this one powerful, reassuring promise. Remember, no one's going to get left behind. That right there is the true heart of an invisible strategy. It's a testament to the incredible power of patience, trust, and a shared belief in a future that's fair for everyone.
It reminds us that the most profound changes often aren't the ones we see, but the ones we all build together, step by quiet step.